Hey everyone, Grego here. So I've been over in Peru for the last few months, and also most of you that know me from my old channel that got hijacked by, I don't want to say China or India or whatever. It got hijacked by hackers, so I haven't had a channel in a while. And I started my Unky Greg channel because I was down in Peru and wanted to do that. Anyway, I'm back in Atlanta for the time being, visiting my son Alex, and our entire Lego collection is here. Unfortunately, the vast majority of the sets are in boxes in the basement, packed up because he doesn't want to put them all out around his house. He has a lot out, but not nearly all of them. But anyway, I wanted to give you guys a look at how we set up the parts collection because Alex does like making MOCs, and we got parts all over the place. I want to tell you something about these parts that you might not know. Every single part that you're about to see, I got by sorting for a company called the Brick Bank. Now, they've been changed to another name because you can't call anything a bank that's not an actual bank. That's federal regulations. You believe that? Anyway, the Brick Bank's been around for a few years, and I was working for them, for a guy named Eric, for 5 years. What was I doing? Sorting Lego bricks for him and being paid to do it in Lego bricks. So I would sort huge 30-gallon bins of Legos for him. I usually have 4 or 5 at a time. So we're talking 120 to 150 pounds of Lego at a time. I would bring those to my house where I had my Lego collection, and I would sort them into colors and into Technic parts also. And I would get paid 10% of what I sorted. So if I sorted, for example, 100 pounds, I would get 10 pounds of free Lego. By doing that, I was able to create or to amass a huge collection of Lego parts. And what you're about to see is that collection of Lego parts. So I'm going to show you all of the Lego parts that I have. I want you to understand, I didn't pay a cent for any of these in terms of money. In terms of time, wow. I put in probably on a daily basis 2 to 3 hours worth of time sorting, going through these big bins of Lego and sorting them into red, blue, green, orange, yellow, and all the other rainbow of Lego colors. And then I would keep what I wanted and sort that into my collection, which I have around me. So let's take a look. I'm going to turn the camera around and we'll start over here. This is actually a poster from the Lego store. Alex used to work at the Lego store. So we have 2 of these. They're obviously from Ninjago City, and they are part of our prized collection of Lego store displays. We have quite a few of them, but that's one right there. So the opposite side has the guys from Ninjago. I don't know their names because I'm not a big Ninjago fan, but so really cool poster. Over here, this is a shelf unit. There's 2 of them actually attached together. So you can see right here, there's a split. They used to be side to side lined up, but now they're sitting this way on the wall to take up a little bit less space. I made these shelves myself. They weren't that hard. I'm not a carpenter by any means, but I made them myself to be able to display the parts and be able to get to them quickly when we needed them. So if we look down here, start down at the bottom, move this out of the way. One of my favorite sets that I got for Christmas from Jurassic Park. Love it. Down here, there are all sorts of parts on the floor because they're nice and easy to get to. So just, all sorts of different, I love these. These are the parts for the hot air balloons. Got enough to make a few more of those. And helmets, and these parts from the cars. I guess you don't call them minifigures. The cars. I consider them kind of like minifigures because they're alive, Anyway, you got all sorts of parts in here that are, the minifigure parts, mostly from friends, but all sorts of cool stuff in there. And imagine I sorted every single part you're looking at, every single one. I sorted out by hand myself over 5 years. So And then I don't separate them by colors, I just by sizes, so because it was just easier to do it that way. It was just a lot easier to sort them by sizes, by parts, not colors. And I mean, I'm overwhelmed by how many parts are here. But yeah, 5 years worth of sorting, 5 years worth of time. Was it worth it? Well, as a massive Lego fan, yeah, I'd say it was worth it. Could I have written a great American novel in that time? Well, yeah, I guess if I was a novelist, I could have. But I didn't. There's a bunch of other stuff up here. These blades from helicopters and stuff are really cool. I like those. Got all sorts of things here. This is a cool collection of parts that have stickers on them from police and fire. I didn't take the stickers off. These huge parts here, all sorts of different huge parts that from like spaceships, mostly Star Wars spaceships and stuff like that. So these big old doors, these are cool. I love these doors. There's all sorts of different ones in there. The big ones. From castles, mostly from castles and stuff like that. Oh, back down here. Back in you go. Well, there are some other cool ones. These are some of my favorite parts that they've made in the last few years. These leaf parts are so cool. Look at that. Those beautiful colors. And then this brown. Oh, man. That's just a gorgeous color. I got to use them for something. I have a whole lot more of these that I have to sort, actually. I have a bunch of stuff that still needs to be sorted. Anyway, that's the one side. Then you go over here to the other side, and there's just as much stuff up and down and everywhere. There's everything you can think of part-wise. And still not enough space for all of them. You know, still not enough space. Look, these are a lot of classic parts in here. Gate parts, but wait, where are some really good classic ones? Let's see. Some classic, oh, these classic doors, for example, are really cool. There's a lot of classic ones. I'm sorry. They're not doors, mostly they're window panes and window shutters, which are cool. Get up there. All sorts of good stuff. And then you get down to all the flame pieces. These are really neat. All sorts of flame pieces. Then smaller ones, you know, different types of clips. I try and keep them so that different types of parts are, you know, sort of close together. Sort of close together. And you got your different colors. These are the specialty colors, so I don't have a ton of these. You know, these containers aren't that huge. They're not the biggest things. If you've ever had Haribo gummy bears, these were huge containers of Haribo gummy bears that were for giving away with a business that I had. So I got those containers. I was like, these containers are awesome. So I used them for the Lego collection. And oops, there's a part in there that's not supposed to be there. Get out of there, Mr. Part. Come here. See that? And that's the problem with sorting Legos too. Stuff just gets drowned in Lego. There it is. Get out of there, you. It gets drowned into Legos. Bright green. This is one of my favorite colors right here. The dark orange. Love it. Oh, look, food. This is all Lego food. Bones and food and pizza and chicken and turkey and the whole 9 yards. I love it. Purple and light purple, all the Friends colors. The super light yellow. I love that color. Silver, which is really a neat color. Oh, these are old parts too. Look at that, steering wheels of all different kinds. Pretty cool. Love those. And then down here, lots and lots of minifigures. Look at that. That is a lot of space minifigures. Is it not? Space minifigures. Hey, look at that. Lots and lots of space minifigures. Oh my God, you look at that. That's a cool one. Just all sorts of different ones. Then we got random. These are random classics. Then just legs. Then what are these? Oh, Ninjago, I believe, is all of these are Ninjago. Then, oh look, classic pirate and other themes similar to pirates. You got your droids from Star Wars. Look at that. All droids from Star Wars. And then even further down here you got from Minecraft. And what are these? Let's take a look. I don't even remember half of these. Oh, those are more pirates. Oh, the other ones, what were the other ones there? Pirates and Castle and whatever. So anyway, anywho, that's some of those things. Oh, then gears over here. Lots of gears. Pretty cool. Oh, this is one of the wind-up ones too. Very neat. One of those bigger ones that you've seen some sets over the years. Oh, so you look up from the bottom and it's like, oh my God, look at that. It goes all the way up to the top. So pretty cool. Then we go over here to this shelf. I made this shelf too. I made this desk also, not these stands. I got those at Costco, and then I made the desk with this drawer. I'd like to have made an entire stand with just drawers like that. Because it's awesome and obviously holds all sorts of great parts. Lots of small stuff, a lot of classic stuff, butterflies. Look at all the butterflies, isn't that amazing? Bats, fish, what are those called? Tarantulas, not tarantulas. What are they? Somebody tell me what these are. Not tarantula, damn it. Brain fart. Anyway, frogs. You got your frogs over there. All sorts of cool stuff. A lot of classic parts in here. The knife parts are cool. Really neat. Some of the newer parts that they've come out with lately I keep over here too. A lot of cool stuff. These are classic. Tons of these classic parts here. Really neat. So I wish I had about 20 of these drawers because they're awesome. Then you go up here, a lot of stuff that you use on a regular basis. 2x2 tiles, 2x4 tiles, 2x2 jumper plates. And then you got your 1x2 plates, 1x3, 1x4, 1x6 plates. Over here are all of the car bases for building cars and trucks, which are really cool. A lot of classic ones too. Look at that. Wait. That is a classic right there from the 1980s. Got lots of those. And all sorts of other. So you got Snoopy over there. Happy Valentine's Day. That was from my daughter. Oh, here you got your Friends horses. Lots of Friends horses. I got lots of Friends everything. These are Friends horses and animals. All sorts of animals. Mostly Friends animals. A couple of Friends figures. I'm not going to throw them away because they're really cool. And I have a little daughter right now, so she plays with them sometimes. And then some other stuff. You got your 8x6, or your 2x16 tiles yet, and your 2x10s and 2x8s and 2x6s. And your 1x1 tiles. Oh, those are plates. Sorry, not tiles. 1x1 tiles and 1x2, 3, 4, 6, and 8 over there. Then you got your drawers here filled with other stuff. Ropes and chains. Ropes and chains. That's my S&M part of the collection. The ropes and chains. So a lot of cool parts in these. Over here, well, yeah, I'm going to show you the rest. These are all classic parts from the 80s. And oh, the dark green. I keep those apart because they're really cool, the emerald green color. So all sorts of good stuff. And your Technic pieces with 1x2s with one hole, 1x2s with two holes, 1x1s with a hole. Brick separators, can't live without those. And oh, these are from Classic Castle. Right over here. Where'd you go? You come back here. Classic Castle. And these are classics too, although they still make them, obviously. These you don't see all that often, the square ones. And these, some of these Technic pieces, these are all classic Technic pieces. These aren't as much, but like that, you just don't see these type anymore. this one here. Look at that. You don't see those anymore. This one over here, even longer. You know, they haven't made these in a while. Those are from some of the classic 1980s and 1990s trucks that they made. These are cool, really cool color. I love that color. So all sorts of good stuff. Over here, oh, this is something that Alex has been working on for a while. I put it here so you can see it better. A silhouette of a city or a town, whatever you want to call it, which I think is really cool. Over in this container, I have a lot of minifigure parts, swords and guns and all sorts of cool stuff. Quills and what are those? Those are somebody tell me what those are too. Brain fog again. Sorry. Okay, at least I know those are rakes. And different types of swords and guns. They're filled with all sorts of cool stuff. A lot of classic stuff. These are from Aquaman. His trident. Yeah, I can remember trident, but I can't remember that. That's a mace. I remember what mace is. Not losing my mind completely. Spear gun. Oh, Alex got me this for Christmas. Lego mini modulars from around the world. Now they're making these. I hope they gave these guys some sort of monetary reward for the idea, because now they're making these and giving them away as gifts with purchase. So then we got more over here. These containers are a godsend. I love these shelving units, or shelving units, I don't know, storage units, whatever you want to call them, storage, shelving, whatever. Anyway, there's all sorts of cool stuff in here, including lots of bricks in this one. Bricks. And then, oh, these are the lined bricks. I don't know exactly what they call those, but I like these a lot there. For greebling stuff. 1x2 round, or 2x2 round, sorry. Oh, these classic doors. They still make these sometimes, but not as much. Not as much. That shouldn't even be in there anyway. Oh, that's from an airplane door. All sorts of good stuff. So windows, got your windows. Different types of windows, all sorts of different ideas. Not windows, but pane pieces, panel pieces. These are my favorites. I love these for making windows and for making stands. I've used so many of these to make stands to display sets on. Really cool. My favorite, bricks. Profile bricks is what I call them, but I like to call them bricks because they're bricks that look like bricks. Lots of different colors of those, which are cool. Jumper plates, I love these. The original 1x2 jumper plate, classic. And your 1x2 L-shaped plates, love it, another classic. 1x1 bricks, and then 1x1 bricks with studs on the side. All sorts of different kinds of those. Let's go back down here. Oh, this is going to blow your mind. Look at all this. Sharks and alligators and dinosaurs. Oh my. That's a beautiful shark right there too. I mean, wait a minute, come on, look at that. That's beautiful, isn't it? Hammerhead shark. Love it. White shark. Love it. Ray. Manta ray. Octopus. The dinosaur. These are the old style dinosaurs. Guy's missing his head, unfortunately. Alligator. This is the old style alligator right there. And, oh look, part of a raptor from Jurassic Park. Guy's definitely missing some limbs. Then you got these massive parts here. I don't even know what they're called. For all the girls that are watching, don't freak out too much right now. But I mean, that is a lot of Friends mini dolls right there. A butt ton of Friends mini dolls. And Wonder Woman. She's a wonder. And this is a spare Star Wars minifigure. Any Star Wars fans out there, do not freak out right now. I mean, there's some cool figures in it. I have to put these out on my display shelves. I just haven't had a chance yet. There's tons, and you got your mini snow speeders in here, and I keep anything that's printed. I keep together so that I can get to it easily if I'm making something or rebricking a set. All sorts of cool stuff in here. Boba Fett. I know it's not Boba. I know. So all sorts of cool stuff in there. And what we got here? Oh, car parts for wells, or fenders, whatever. Fenders. Car parts. Helmets, and more helmets, and a motorcycle. I don't know what that's in there, but lots of helmets and hats. Indiana Jones hat, witch's hat, you know, Asian hat. And oh, this is some cool stuff in here. Obviously, you got your gold bricks there, and visors, and money bags, and money, actual coins there, Lego coins. These guys are always cool. Really neat stuff. These are some classics right here. These are classic chest pieces that went on 80s minifigures of different kinds. So this was what they used to call life jackets back in the day. So really cool stuff. And extra parts for minifigs, extra maxi fig parts, mostly arms. What do we got over here? All sorts of other good stuff. All sorts of other good stuff. I don't know half the names for any of these parts. I just know what they are when I need them. Keep going a little further. Well, these are minifig tools. A bomb detector, and shovels, and walkie-talkies, and musical instruments. Look at all those musical instruments. Is that cool? And just all sorts of handcuffs, and Indiana Jones whips, and working what are these, compasses? Working compasses. I mean, working compasses. Is that the coolest thing you've ever seen? And they also have the working magnifying glasses also. Then you got extra minifig heads up here, and minifig parts. Minifig heads almost all here. And then all the parts in here are really rare parts. Like, you know, you just don't find these all that often. And something like this, that's from the old Viking ship, a Viking shield, and eggs and stuff like that, and then minifig cups and all sorts of minifig thingy-bobs. Over here, all sorts of Technic stuff. Technic. Gotta love it. Move that out of the way. More Technic down there. All sorts of Technic things in here. I won't open it up. Then, wow, keep going. We keep going. Angled plates, small. Angled plates, large. Then 2x8s, or no, sorry, 4x8s. Nothing. Oh, this is one of my favorites right here. The small, clear plastic windows. Well, clear. They're all plastic, aren't they? Clear windows. Clear Lego windows. And in here you got your tires. Tires, and more tires. I mean, this thing's huge. So you got a lot of tires there. And then Technic beams. Lots and lots of Technic beams. And then Technic, these aren't Technic. These are your sloped, your 1x3x2 slopes. And there's those kind, the 2x3 by, well, it's 2x2x3, right? And then 1x2x3. Right there we go. Starting here on the bottom, I guess. Oh, this is cool. You're gonna freak out at this one. Wait a second. The little kids really like this one the most. Motorcycles. Tons and tons of motorcycles and scooters and quads and triquads. What's a tri-bike? Whatever. And even look, windsurfer. I mean, just tons of. Look at this. This one's a classic. You don't find these. Need to put it. Here's a classic one. Complete. You don't find those that much anymore being made. And the classic from the classic land speeder. Not land speeder, I guess, yeah. That's what they call them, right? So, really cool. Just tons of those. Newer kinds of motorcycles. Scooters. Scooter. Really cool. Scooters. So, yeah. That. Those there. Oh, this guy escaped. Get over here, you. Back. These are these really cool angled front pieces for like the front of planes and front of X-Wing and stuff like that. So really cool parts. And over here, we've got the rounded plates, the bigger rounded ones, like that. For those. And underneath, oh yeah, these are cool. Also, I don't know what those are called, honestly, but cool Lego parts. That's what they're called, cool Lego parts. And you can see them through here. These are 1x6 tiles and 1x4 tiles, and these are cool. Big windows, mostly classics. A lot of classic windows in there. That I don't like anymore, like these. The double with the opening, that's so cool. What's in here? Oh yeah, these are almost all classic parts in here too. I mean, with the hinges like this on the side. So cool. I use that word cool a lot. Up here. Yep. Don't fall. Back here. Up here you got your classic 2x4 plates, 2x6 plates, 2x2 plates, and 2x3 plates. Lots. I mean, look at all those. Isn't that amazing? Every single one of these, every single one, I gathered up with my bare hands. I touched every single one of these, if you can imagine. I would say there's probably between 1 and 3 million parts in the collection, maybe more than that. That's just a wild guess. But then over here, all sorts of different colored bricks. You got your light gray, you got your brown and yellow and blue and orange and white and dark gray and black. These are angled parts. So red, light gray, dark gray, black, white angled. 4x4 plates, 4x6 plates, and you got all sorts of other cool stuff in these. So I love these new splash pieces they're doing in all these different colors. Really cool. What we got here? A lot of different Technic pieces. These are a lot of classic Technic pieces too. Really classic pieces. And what else we got here? Some of the newer parts they've been coming out with lately. Not all that new, but you know, the macaroni parts, and these, I don't even know what they call these parts, but really neat. And there's one more. There's a few more of these little parts too. Turn it around. Some cool parts there too. I'm making all sorts of shadow on it. Sorry, so you guys can't see it. Sorry about that. There. Back up, Greg. Back up. There we go. You can get a better view on those. Then lots more Technic parts in here. I won't open it up, but you can get a good idea of what's in there. Technic. Then, now if you really want to freak out, oh man, let's take a look at what's down here. So, that one is empty. Oh, great. Let's see. Big Ugly Rocks. Gotta love your Big Ugly Rock parts, right? Gotta love your Big Ugly Rock parts. Brown and gray and dark gray and cross. I mean, this is an old Big Ugly Rock part right there. You don't see them all that much in blue, that's for sure. This type of angled one, corner one, is really cool too. Got a couple of those. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, this is old light gray, an entire bin of just parts in old light gray. The stuff that they used to make Star Wars out of is right here. Old light gray. Then you got old dark gray around here somewhere. I'll find that in a minute. Anyway, we got railroad tracks. Lots and lots of railroad tracks. Well, not lots and lots. I mean, that won't make that much of this, but a few. And all these pieces. Support pieces, I guess you want to call them. I don't know. And one of my favorite things, doors. Lots and lots of doors. I guess these would be technically windows, but these are definitely doors right here. Lots and lots of the old style of double wide doors. So lots of doors there. Get that out of the way. What do we got here? Oh, here it is. Old dark gray. So yeah, look at these. This is old light gray and old dark gray together. There's your old dark gray. Look at the size of that piece. That's a big old piece right there. An old light gray. So and people that like the classic Lego love this stuff. And then when I put together an old set, I go in here and I grab out the old dark gray or old light gray. So for example, I have, except for one or two sets, I have the entire original line from 1999 of Star Wars, and all are done with the old light gray and old dark gray pieces to be perfectly accurate. So, which is pretty cool. Then you got your base plates up here, big old base plates. Now, unfortunately, a lot of these base plates are like this with the old roads. Now, I say unfortunately because I don't use the old roads like this. It's cool to look at, and I'd like to make a display one day with just these. But you know, they're unless you're gonna make an old display, they're virtually worthless because you can't. There's a whole big spot on here, a big spot here that you can't use. You can't use it. But anyway, they're still neat to look at. You got your half plates too, which are cool. Lots of those, and these are hard to find in white. This one looks yellow because it's so old. So it's supposed to be white. All right, move that out of the way. There we go. What do we got over here? I forget. Oh, these are just oh, okay. That is, let's see, that says, what does that say? Voltron extra parts. No, that can't be. That's something else. And then these wheel parts. What would you call those? Somebody refresh my memory. What you would axle? That's an axle part. This is something I think Alex made that that broke apart and I need to sort back into the collection. Anyway, get that out of the way. What do we got over here? Oh, these are train parts. Yeah, like big train base pieces from classic trains. You don't find, that's a piece you just don't see all that often. It comes from a classic train. That one's from train. Oh, they're all train parts, obviously. Cow catcher and side parts to go on the trains and stuff like that. Really neat. Now these are classic connectors for. Here, wait, I'll take one apart. So that was how you used to attach your train tracks in the 80s and into the 90s, I believe, before they came out with the new train track system. They used these. So pretty cool. They use those with these train tracks. See the little opening there? So I'll show you. That would go on there like that. So pretty cool. Anyway, got a few of those. And this is from the this is an entire train car from, what one's that from? That's from the Emerald Knight, I believe, but I'm not sure. Anyone can correct me. I have two of these, so I must have The whole base here, that is a train base for a car. So neat. Anyway, get those out of the way. Then, oh, look at these classic trees. Lots and lots of those. Here's one you don't see that often at all anymore. These round ones. That's a cool classic tree, you gotta admit. They do not make those anymore. I don't have any. They've made tall triangular ones. I have not seen those in ages. So, but I have a few of these. Anyway, we're getting towards the end here. Engine parts. All sorts of different engine parts. You got those, and you got these, and you got these classics too. That's a classic engine part right there. Look at that. That's cool looking. These from the classic submarines. Really neat. Those. And these are parts from cars and trains. Really cool looking. This is from the 80s and 90s too. The old Indiana Jones sets. And from the space shuttle sets and things like that. So this is a cool one. That's a relatively recent one right there. Anyway, those. Over here, I have the big 1x1 plates. 1x8, 10, 12, 14. I think 14 is long, maybe 16 is as long as they get. This might be a 16 right here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. No, that's a 12. Anyway, just a few of those. Just a few of those. I'm going to go around to the other side. There's that wonderful poster again. Go back around to this side. Got to clean those up when we're done. Back around over here. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is a stand for, what's that stand for? Oh, that is a stand for the Batwing on the wall over there. That's the stand for it. Then more motorcycles and other cool stuff that needs to get put into the collection. This guy, so cool. Stunt guy. So bunches of those. These are all things that were in my old Lego City before. This is a really nice one. Let me see what else we got. A couple of these guys, police officers. Thank you, officer, for your service. Oh, we got the Joker here on his scooter. What else we got over here? The guy from the way up north. Oh, look, Admiral Akbar riding a bicycle, because, you know, why not? Why not? Oh yeah, and from the Lego movie, what was his name? The big boss from the Lego movie, played by Will Ferrell. Anyway, a few of those in there. Then, if you think that's enough, there's a few more over here. Here, this was in my old Lego City. These guys sitting down for lunch. Edna Mode is over there having a snack. A few other people having a nice time. And then, oh, these guys, these are cool. Get out of there, Joker. These guys spinning around, these kids having a good time. And all sorts of stuff. You got Bedrock Batman over there. So, a bunch of these. Homer and Marge set up to have a nice time. And, you know, all sorts of cool stuff in there. But then you have just, oh, this is just a collection of stuff. Get that out of the way. That's just all sorts of different parts and pieces. So this is one of my favorite bins. It is all bricks with writing or stamps, prints, or stickers, not stamps, stickers. Look, that is classic right there. That's some classic Lego. And I got a couple more over here also. This from Super Secret Police. SpongeBob, really cool. Some of these are actually printed, pad printed from other companies that make them for Lego. This was recent from Friends. Cool stuff. Krusty Krab from SpongeBob. This is a really old classic one. That is old and classic right there. That one. What else? Here, oh, look at these from architecture sets. Pretty cool. Eiffel Tower, Empire State Building, White House. So Soldera Corsa. I don't know what that is. Scudera. Oh, Scuderia. Oh, that's a Technic car. I think that was made. So yeah, really, really cool stuff. And all these things all have either stickers or prints on them. Look at that, from Radiator Springs, from cars. Oh, that's an old classic one. Check that out. That's really cool. That's a cool one. Grand Hotel from Friends. Oh, Unikitty's face. Octane, look at that. That's a cool one. Get over there. Cool. Something really good here. Avengers. Oh, that's a really classic one. That's a classic Lego brick right there. That's cool. Shell. Are those stickers? No. Yeah, those are stickers. Those are stickers. Classic radiators. Yeah, check that out. Check that out. That's a sticker, but man, that is an old classic sticker right there. There's a couple of old ones too, really old ones. Neat. And so we're almost down to the last one. There's one last really cool thing right here. This one is gonna blow your mind, I think. Ready, everybody? Boom, minifigures galore. Galore. That is a lot of minifigures. Check it out, from X-Men, the shark from the Pirates of the Caribbean movie. From that's the truck from Underminer, from Incredibles. I mean, there are a lot of minifigures. Look at that, a part of what's his name? Killer Croc, another shark. I mean, these sharks are the best too. All right, open his mouth up. These are great. Oh, he won't. There he goes. I mean, and there's all sorts of cool stuff. You know, another Incredibles right there, and I mean, just this guy amalgamation that I made. Thanos, Unikitty. Oh, this is cool. I found this a while back from a creator set. There's just so many. Oh, look at that. So many cool parts and pieces that I need to put together. And then, oh, look at these cars. Oh my god. That's classic right there. I don't know what that is. Some sort of robot dude. Oh, Mr. Freeze. Batman. Look, all sorts of cops. Cops and robbers. And under there you got, oh, there's the cops. There's the robbers. Knights, firemen, Coast Guard dudes. This is all from, what was that one line that came and went a few years back? Anyway, whatever that is. Oh, look at that. Ms. Marvel. Oh, look, Wild Style in Duplo. That's cool stuff. Oh, check this out, from Harry Potter. Pardon me. Anyway. Oh, and I didn't go through one other thing, though. That's amazing, right? All of that stuff. Get that out of the way. But we didn't see in these drawers here. These drawers have all sorts of cool stuff in them. All sorts of cool parts and pieces in them. Classic stuff. Really cool. Oh, look at all the nets. That is a lot of nets right there. Netting these things one by one. Round tiles. These, I forget what those are from, Bionicle or whatever. And lion head parts too. Really cool. And then, oh look, Jack Stone. Freaking Jack Stone minifigures. Really neat stuff here. All sorts of other cool stuff in all of these drawers. Oh, this is my plant drawer. Check that out. Is that cool? All the plants and greenery. I love this drawer too. And these man-eating plants. Somebody tell me in the comments what those are, please, too. These things, the vines and everything. This is one of my favorite drawers right there. And you go to this side over here. Hello, Ninjago. And this drawer has all sorts of cool stuff in it, too. And just to reiterate, oh, look at all the bicycles. Just to reiterate, I picked every single one of these pieces out of huge bins of used Lego while I was sorting for the brick bank. Look at this. That's a huge container just of gold stuff. I was keeping them. I've separated all the other parts, but I wanted to keep all the gold together. It just looks so cool. It looks like treasure. It's treasure. Treasure. These are huge old classic pieces from an old Star Wars set, one of the first Star Wars sets that came out. Some more stuff. This is still working. No, I took the batteries out, I think, so it wouldn't go bad. But this is some train stuff and remote controls and things like that. These are all from the minifig bases from what was that came out? Lego or whatever. Yeah, Lego, obviously. And then one last one. That's the last one. Check this out. This is a classic Lego train controller from, I want to say the 70s or 80s. I think 80s. These big pieces here are so cool. These I use to make stands. Lego Dimensions. That's what those are. From Lego Dimensions right there. So, 10. Pretty cool. So that is it. That is everything. Here I am on the floor. I've changed shirts. My battery ran out, so I had to go and charge it. Oh, I wanted to show you this one last thing because I didn't show it to you before, and then we're done for now. But this is a mock that Alex has been working on of Dr. Seuss. I think he should put this on Lego Ideas. Maybe you guys can tell me what you think, but check this out. That is a Dr. Seuss mock right there that Alex has worked on for a while. And if anybody knows Dr. Seuss, you'll look at that and say, oh my God, look at that. So cool, the way he made it. It's from, I think this is from Oh, the Places You'll Go. One of the pictures from Oh, the Places You'll Go that he made this from. So cool how he made this. And he's still working on it. He's got so many things that he's working on. I wish I could build as well as Alex does. I'm really good at sorting Lego, but not really good at building mocks with Lego. Anyway, that's his latest, one of his creations. So, my friends, I hope you enjoyed this quick look. Quick? I don't know if that was really that quick. I hope you enjoyed this look at my Lego parts collection and that you enjoyed it and that it was worth watching. And please do me a favor and like this video, subscribe, get my subscribers over 500 so I can start monetizing my channel, please. Not for the money, but to make more videos and show you guys some more fun stuff. Anyway, we'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. It's Ugly Greg. See you guys soon. Ciao, ciao.